Welcome back to my video. This is Simply Shaquana, and we're back on Know the Rules. As from the title, we're going to do our predictions for the match cards for Survivor Series. Survivor Series is Saturday in Canada, I believe, Vancouver, and it starts at 6 p.m. So we're going to do our predictions, match cards, who we think we're going to win, things like that. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let's go get into the video, y'all. So, y'all, it is Survivor Series. I just watched the Survivor Series from last year. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. I know you guys gonna see this on Friday. I tried to, upload on the next day. So I did watch Survivor Series from last year. I watched the Charlotte Flair in the match, and then I watched Jade Uso and my man and, Cody and all of them. And that was a pretty good match. People went crazy for CM Punk the pop. So I'm so happy that he came back last year at Survivor Series, but he's in this one. That is really good. So the first match we have, let's talk about the women's. First of all, I have so much to say. I haven't did a wrestling talk video in a minute. So I have so much to say about this. First of all, this women's match is just too much going on. Like, in my opinion, they should have just did NXT, but I understand NXT got their own pay-per-view, but still, y'all could have put together a women's match that actually made sense. Like, some of these people y'all throwing in here is not good. Jade got hurt, so now they had to add Bailey in it, and it's just like, so yeah, Bailey, Bianca, Io Shirai and Bailey on the same team. They don't even like each other. So why they're on the same team? You got Rhea Ripley, understandable, and you got somebody else. I forget who else the other person is on their team. Then not on the other team, you got Nia, Liv, Tiffany, you got Candice LeRae, and Raquel. I understand, like, I don't even understand that part either, because Liv and Raquel and Nia just fight for the crown jewel. So I don't understand why they're on a team together, just for Rhea to be on the other team. I just don't understand why they mixed all these people together in it. Oh, Naomi. I believe Naomi is on the other team. I don't like how they mix all these people together. Like, Tiffany and Naomi don't like each other. Tiffany and Nia. It kind of makes sense, kind of. But it's just, I don't like how they just put that together and just had it like butterflies and rainbows. Like, I think they should have took their time with the women's match. If you wasn't going to do a women's match, you should have just given it to NXT. Have NXT woman on there. Y'all could have did something totally different, but you did that. So, it's okay. Y'all could have did, Sonya Deville and them, and they could have asked somebody else, and y'all could do somebody else, or somebody for all the people from Raw, because Raw got a lot of people. Y'all could have did Sonya Deville team and somebody else. Oh, the girl from what's the what's her name? Old girl from the one with the braids that's from Academy. Y'all could have did that like that, and add on the other team, y'all could have did so many different things. So y'all could have did something totally different, but they choose to do that. And Rhea Ripley came back. They hurt her. She came back last week wearing a mask, rushing her back. And it's just like, use the people that you have. You have people, use them. You don't need to rush back Rhea Ripley just for y'all to have a better Survivor Series. And then the War Games for the women probably gonna be whack. And oh my gosh, it's just too much going on. Storylines. But I really think Nia Jax team's still gonna win anyway, because the other team, Bianca, don't like Bailey and Naomi and them fighting, and I think Naomi probably beat up Jade, and it's just so much going on with that. But I really think Nia Jax team is still gonna win. Let's go to the men's Survivor Series. So you got my man Jey Uso, you got Jimmy, you got Roman, and you got CM Punk, and you got Sammy. CM Punk came in because I told them Paul was going to announce that he had somebody to replace. I really thought it was going to be Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar would have been good to add to that, because Brock Lesnar is a beastie boy. But CM Punk, I'm not mad about that, but I mean, it is what it is. Or whatever. So they got CM Punk added, and you can tell CM Punk and Roman has some type of, now they don't have bad energy, but they're just not like, you can tell Roman's mad. But I mean, who else did you want? You was gonna get beat up 5-on-4 for what? Solo got 5 people. You need 5 people. So they're going to talk on Friday night, which is tomorrow, which is today, about, how can they work together, blah, blah, blah. But just confirmed, Triple H just confirmed that there will be doing that Paul, basically they're gonna be fighting over Paul, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and Roman. That's the new storyline for that. They also say after Survivor Series, the Bloodline OG is still gonna be together, except for CM Punk. They're still gonna be, so I guess they're gonna be on Raw back and forth doing little storylines. So that's pretty good. So I guess Netflix want them, so you can kind of tell Roman's gonna be on Netflix. We all knew Roman and the Bloodline was gonna be on Netflix, but still, we all do that. But just don't think that the Bloodline is going to fight Roman issues. Roman's got issues by itself, so Roman needs to handle those by itself. But I really think The Rock is going to come back for them to fight more. I just feel that. I just have that in that gut in my stomach. Cody, watch out, because The Rock going to be on his show trying to fight too. But I do think the OG Bloodline is going to win, because they need to win, because Solo did pin them at Crown Jewel or whatever, or something like that. So yeah, they need to win that match. Another match is, they just added this one Monday, is the Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser jumped Sheamus and had a DQ with his match with Braun Breaker the week before last, so they added them to the match. That's pretty going to be a good match. We all know Jey Uso is going to get a rematch because of all the stipulations that's going on, but lately, you know, Braun Breaker wasn't really fighting nobody, so they had to do that, you know, but after a while it will lay over and, you know, Jay will get his rematch, but they could have just kept it like it was. He didn't have to lose the belt. Like, I didn't really feel like WWE had to do that. Like, they didn't really have to, because Jay was on both shows, so it didn't really matter for them to do that. And a lot of stuff is taped now and during December anyway, so it doesn't even matter no more about, you know, live shows, because there's not really a lot of live shows in December. So I really think that probably Braun Breaker might still retain, because I don't think they're going to give it to Sheamus. Sheamus, that's the only title Sheamus hasn't won. That is so sad. I wish they would give it to Sheamus, but they're probably just going to let Braun keep it, or another DQ. I think that another DQ will happen with that one. Another match they have is Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight. This match was so weird. It just came out of nowhere. He attacked them. I'm so happy, because LA Knight fights the same people. He fight Carmelo. He fight Santo Escobar all the time. He fights just the same people. He fights the same 3 people. So I'm kind of happy they're adding Shinsuke Nakamura to the group. But if y'all going to do that, y'all need to let that boy win. Shinsuke has to win at some point, because he hasn't won a title since, what, 2019, 18? So he will need to win. So that's really going to be a good match too. But I just have a feeling that Carmelo or one of the boys is going to interrupt that match, like Santo Escobar, because he lost recently too. So I think that's going to be short-lived match for the most part. Another match is Damian Priest versus Gunther. This is going to be a good match, because Damian Priest was on that boy behind. Gunther says the same thing every promo. Oh, nobody can beat me. Nobody can beat me. But I really have a feeling that Goldberg is going to come out and distract that match. There's a lot of DQs and distractions this Survivor Series, but I really think that's going to happen, because of the simple reason of it doesn't make no sense for Gunther to lose. Like, I really want Damian Priest to get his rematch the right way and actually win. But I don't think Damian Priest is going to win anytime soon. He might could win the Royal Rumble, but other than that, like, or next year Royal Rumble, but I don't think he's going to get another, like, you know, like, legit chance of beating Gunther fair on fair, because we all know people are going to come out and distract, because that's what happened the first time. So I really think Gunther is going to retain that match. I believe that's all the matches. That match. Yeah, that's only 5 matches. But overall, I think I would rate this a 9 out of 10. He could get a 10 out of 10 if he had the right people coming out. If The Rock come out, if Brock Lesnar come out, that's going to be good for the men Survivor Series. The women, I think Charlotte Flair is going to come back. That's going to be good for that. And probably help one of the teams win, or distract one of the teams. We all know that Braun is going to win. We all know that. So I don't think nobody's going to come out with that match. But for the most part, I really think these matches are going to be really good. They are going to do Saturday Night Lights, so we will do a pay-per-view reaction for that. That is a pay-per-view. Like Saturday Night Nights used to be like funny, like comical, like, but they're actually doing pay-per-views. It's going to be actual pay-per-view every month. So it's going to come out December the 14th. That's the same day as my graduation little ceremony little thing. So I will be doing a reaction video a couple days before that for that one. But that is a Saturday. And they already said that Cody Rhodes is going to fight KO. So that's going to be good. So they're going to start adding more after Survivor Series is over, but they're going to add some more matches. I think probably 6 matches, 5 matches maybe, but no more than that. So that's going to be a good pay-per-view. And they said people that actually wrestle is going to host it. They said Seth Rollins is going to host it, but he needs to fight Bronson Reed again. Because I have a feeling that Seth Rollins is going to come out and mess up that match with the Bloodline match. I think he's going to come at the end and beat up Bronson Reed or CM Punk, because you know he don't like CM Punk. We'll see, but that's how I think is going to happen, because I just have that feeling in my head, that match. But I think the Bloodline still going to win the match anyways. But yeah, and Jade got hurt too. So they said that Jade is going to be out till after WrestleMania. She has a neck injury, but they said she also has another injury going on. So that's kind of sad that baby girl got taken out. I really wanted to see her at her first WrestleMania, because she did it, well, second WrestleMania. I think she did WrestleMania last year. Something like that. SummerSlam, but I really want her to do WrestleMania. You could tell they really was pushing for Bianca versus Jade, but you could tell they kind of stopped it right in the middle. And that was kind of weird too, because why would you start it if you was going to stop it? That's weird. But that is kind of weird that she got hurt. I really think Naomi did it, or Charlotte. I'm going to stick with those 2 people. I think they're going to try to use Bayley as a scapegoat, like they always do, to make it seem like she hurt him, like hurt Jade. But I don't think she hurt Jade. I really think it was Charlotte, because Charlotte had words with her at that draft thing too. So that's another reason why Charlotte could come back in. But I think people keep saying it's more than one person. I think it's 2 people, because that girl got beat up bad. You could tell it was more than 2 people. It had to be 2 people. So that probably was Charlotte and Naomi. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but who cares? Like, that's my vote for that. But yeah, so that's kind of bad. And also the New Day is having their anniversary on Monday, so that's going to be good too. And they also to say that Big E going to be there. So I think Big E and Xavier are going to start arguing, and Big E going to beat up Xavier because Xavier going to miss and hit him by accident. I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a crazy week, but we're going to see what holds up. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below who you think is going to win these matches. Who has the better, chance of returning. Basically, we could say that. And I'll see you in the next one.